Hey guys, and welcome to another tutorial on this channel. I think this is going to be the first of many tutorials on the channel because I did say I want to start a tutorial series. But today we're going to be installing Star Wars Battlefront 2 Remastered 1.5. This recently came out legit just yesterday, as you can probably tell. This just came out recently. And what this does, it mostly just remasters the HUD, like the HD interface, and adds some cool stuff. But this particular one right here, this comes with the patch, so you don't need to install the patch. There is no need to install an official 1.3 patch before this. So yeah, I mean, if you have it before this, you can obviously just install it, it'd be all good and whatnot. But if you don't have the 1.3 patch, you can still install this and it'll just automatically do it for you. But yeah, link to this will definitely be in the description, so check the description. I'm just showing you guys how to install this. And for those who don't know, this comes with like the free camera and whatnot. Like this comes with a lot of stuff. Now I haven't installed this version yet. I have the 1.4, but I reinstalled my game, so my game is just regular right now. So I just have the regular game. But anyways, yeah. So once you go here, click download, whatnot. Be sure to read everything if you still don't understand certain things. But yeah, the old version will uninstall automatically. So if you already had the old version, it'll just uninstall. This is the stuff that it changed. You know, no double HUD fix for various mods. Yeah, red line fix for mods that uses floating icon fixes. That's pretty cool. But yeah, all this down here will tell you in the description. So yeah, be sure to always read this when it comes to certain mods and whatnot. But anyways, let's actually get to this exe. So it's an exe files, which means that it'll self-download. So which is one of the easier files to download for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So once this says this, if it says this, just click on more information and run anyways. It is safe because I've been installing mods for years, so it's pretty safe. So click run anyways and whatnot. Just wait till it does its thing. It's gonna run as administrator. I don't know if my recording got that, so click yes. If it runs as administrator, click yes. Be sure to always run everything as administrator. Alright, so I guess we don't need Chrome right now. You can see my epic wallpaper. But yes, we got select the language, of course English or whatever language that you speak, you know. Alright, so let that do its thing. Press next. Plus I agree. Next. Alright, so this right here, pay attention to this. This is where you actually keep whatever you keep your Battlefront 2, you know, on the C drive, D drive, whatever. Program files, x86, Steam apps, common. This does work for disk people. If you want this on disk, this wouldn't be Steam. This would be LucasArts. But this is for Steam, as I do have the game on Steam. So yeah, this is the easiest thing. It'll just self-download. Alright, so this right here, see how it automatically says remastered 1.3 patch. It comes with it, Steam version, or this for the CD version. You can choose developer documents or documentations, but I'm just gonna leave that unchecked. Just leave everything as is right here. If you have it on Steam or GOG version, if you have the CD, just, of course select that. But yep. And you click install, let it do its thing, and you should just boot up the game. It should be there. I'm going to boot up the game afterwards just to demonstrate or just to show you guys what's actually new. But say if you were to install your game completely, just reinstall your game to where it's just normal, and then you install this, it's perfectly fine. It should be perfectly fine. So yeah, the new resolution is set to 1920 by 1080p by default. Hopefully I said that right. 1920 by 1080 by default. Yeah. So yeah, this will basically tell you everything that changed. Here's a list of all the old versions. The 1.3. I stuck with the 1.2 for the longest time, but now I'm actually starting to switch to the newer versions because they're a bit better. The 1.3 kind of sucked for me. I didn't really like the 1.3s, but the 1.4 is pretty good. And so far, let's see how this 1.5 goes. But yeah, link to everything will be in the description. This basically tells you everything. He actually has a Discord apparently. He has a Discord. Contact him via Discord if you want to. Just pay attention to all this stuff, you know. Important notes right here. You need to start the game via the new created shortcut. Oh, it comes with a created shortcut right here. So pay attention to the shortcut. And next and finish. Alright, so here's the new shortcut. README does pop up. It popped up on my second monitor. But be sure to read the README just in case. Basically, what you'll need to do, right? Alright, so here. I guess this will basically show you how. But if you want to set the launch options, alright, so you'll go to the new directory, right click, go to properties. Alright, so it should be set to this. So what I'm going to do, right, I'm just going to copy this yeah, copy this slash resolution 1080p thing. I'm gonna copy this. Is it already copied? There we go. Copy that, and then go to my actual Steam page for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So look at here, and what I'm gonna do, right click again, go to properties on this, go to set launch options, and then just paste it right here. Click OK, and then once you actually boot up Battlefront 2 from here, it should actually, here, let's boot it up. Yeah, I got a lot of friends. But yeah, once you actually boot up Battlefront 2, it should be in 1920 by 1080p, just like this. This is how I do it. This is how we normally do it. Alright, this is all good, and it is completely installed. The resolution, the HUD, it's all 1080p, but if you do have a monitor lower than 1080p, just be sure whenever you put it in the resolution and whatnot, just set it up like how, alright, so if I were to exit out, let me exit the game really quick. Alright, so let me show you. If you were to make it, if you want it to not be 1080p, just however much your monitor actually is, just change the 1920 to whatever your full screen resolution is. If it's 1080p, then it's 1080p. If it's not, then change it to something to what yours is. And you will do the same with the Steam thing I just showed you. With here, you'll do this because the Steam, you could launch this through Steam, but the Steam will basically do the regular game. This is the regular game, and this comes with the HD thing. But you can still boot the game up through here and still be the same thing. It's just with this, it'll ask you this, and you'll click OK. But with this, it'll just automatically boot the game up. So yeah. So basically, when you do the whole right click, go to properties, set launch options, you'll do the same thing if you want to change the resolution to whatever one that you have. Hopefully you guys are getting this. If you guys need any help, just basically be sure to slow down the video as well. But yeah, and another thing that most people miss for the Steam version, you can actually just right click, go to manage, and then browse local files to actually go to your files for the game. I know a lot of people miss this, and then your folder thing will highlight. Alright, so it popped up on my other monitor, but here you go. Here's the actual folders that a lot of people miss, because a lot of people don't know where they keep their Battlefront 2 folder for the Steam version and whatnot. So if you don't know where you keep it, just do this, and it'll just automatically take you to your game data folder for Battlefront 2, and just read this path. You'll read your path and you'll find it. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Let's boot the game back up and see all the other options that it comes with. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial on how to install the 1.5 remastered, or the Remaster 1.5 for this game. It's pretty freaking simple once you get all the steps. But yeah, that's basically it. You'll go to the options and you'll see the remastered stuff, and you have all these cool options that you can either enable, disable. AI heroes, you can have all that. You can do hero voiceovers and whatnot. You can do a lot of stuff that you couldn't do before. Script managers, I probably shouldn't mess with this, but hey, you can do what you want. I still got the regular game. Multiplayer is still working because you're on Steam version, and Steam version still works with multiplayer for those who don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So with the free cam and fake console, once you install everything like how I did in this video, then this should automatically come with the game. I know some people still forget about those, or they ask about them like, oh, how do I get the free cam or the fake console in the game? Well, if you do everything here, this is exactly how you get it. It should come with it. Here's a image of it in the pause screen as of me talking right now. So yeah, you'll see fake console and free cam whenever you actually install everything correctly here in this video. So there you go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This doesn't really remaster the game. This just gives you a cool HUD and some extra features and whatnot in the actual game. So yeah, just keep that in mind. This is not an actual remaster of the game. This is just something to make the game look better, essentially. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Leave comments on what you guys want to see in the next tutorial, like what tutorial you want to see me next, and be sure to check out the tutorial playlist that I have. I have a playlist full of tutorials already, so if you haven't seen any other thing you don't know, be sure to check them out. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.